Hello everybody, hope you're well. Just been into the supermarket. Oh my god, everyone's got their cow titty juice and their animal flesh. People looking so terrible. Their hair's, women's hair, with their hair's thin and their skin's horrible. There's no nutrition in that garbage, you know. Leave cow juice to cow calves. And animal flesh, forget it, just plant-based stuff. But anyway, this video, been watching a lot of Fred Dinah, the Steeplejack. Don't know if any of you remember, I used to watch him in the 90s when I was in London, living in London. I used to watch him. He's a Steeplejack. He's kind of like in his Victorian world, you know, he created his own world of steam and repairing chimney stacks and bringing them down as well, like chopping out the bottom and then they, you know, he used to prop them up, chop the bottom out, prop it up with I think it was like telegraph poles, put them in and then set fire to them and then they come down in spectacular style. And pretty amazing guy, pretty interesting, you know, in a world at the moment where it's all doom and gloom and drama and nonsense and complete irrational thinking. It's kind of like lets your brain kind of relax a little bit. And not that I don't get worried about anything really, to be honest. I have no worries. I have no worries really, to be honest. I just got me to look after really and a couple of loved ones, that's it. But interesting guy. He did talk a lot about how in the Victorian times it was about, again, the rich making lots of money off the poor. So the poor people would be doing like 12 to 15 hour shifts in the cotton mills, you know, 7 days a week or whatever, working their asses off to basically survive, while the people that own the mills were living a millionaire's lifestyle, rich, free lifestyle, you know, on the backs of these workers that were working like crazy to survive, basically. It's a little bit like, you know, kind of like modern society in a way. You know, people got debts and mortgages and kids, but in a way it's kind of like you don't have to live like that anymore. You know, I never had any kids, and I don't really have to like work like a dog to get money to survive, to pay for like day-to-day survival. It's like, where are we going to get the money for this? Where are we going to get the money for that? I'm going to have to borrow. And then once you start borrowing, you get into more debt and high interest rates and all that rubbish. It's kind of like there is modern slavery, but you don't have to be part of that. You know, you really don't. There's a different lifestyle. You don't have to be part of that modern slavery. You just have to, you know, don't get into that stage where you are kind of reliant on borrowing money and you know, live within your means. I suppose that's the main thing. Live within your means, and it you know, you won't have to get to that stage. But people don't, do they? People don't have that discipline. That's the word, discipline. Whereas I'm very disciplined, especially in this half of my life. Now, maybe in the beginning I was disciplined, but I kind of fell down the crevices of stupidity sometimes, and that's just being young, isn't it? And you're learning. But yeah, Fred Dinah is quite a character, with his steam engines and fascinating stuff. It did make me laugh. I was watching an episode, you know, of his last journey around Britain when he fixed his the one that he had for 27 years. It said he took him 27 years to fix it. And Donald, the guy that was helping him back in the 70s and 80s, he said, sell it all and get a stamp collection. Fits in your back pocket. And that's quite funny. I thought that was quite funny. But yeah, funny guy, Fred Dinah. I love watching his stuff. Funny guy.